Tickets, please. Once you have subscribed to this channel, please make your way into Screen 1 for all things film and TV from Rebellious Noise. Screenings will include exclusive interviews, fun reviews, and in-depth features, as well as the latest news from the big and small screen. So grab yourself a bag of popcorn, sit back, relax, and enjoy the shows.
Okay. Welcome to Rebellious Noise Screen 1. I'm Scott, and I'm joined by Rob. How you doing, Rob?
Yeah, I'm good. What a sexual voice there by Dan on that intro. I've not heard that for a while. It was lovely.
Yeah, it's a good little intro, man. Saying that, we haven't heard quite a lot of things from this channel in a while, but we are back, and we are back with a bang, hopefully. This is going to be the first of, hopefully, many watch-alongs that we're going to do on this channel. Of course, we've done watch-alongs before, for the wrestling channel. If you're new here to Rebellious Noise and our entire network, basically how we do things is we have a film channel, we have a food channel, we have a wrestling channel, we have a football channel. I sound like that song. There's a vodka drink, there's a soda drink. You know, what do you call it? Chumbawamba. Anyway, my point is, this is RN Screen 1, and what we're going to try and do here is, of course, bring you film and TV content. And do more of that lately because pretty sure we haven't done it in a while. Yeah, this is the new home really for all film and TV stuff related to Rebellious Noise. So we're going to be watching Halloween today. What we'll do is we'll kind of sync up our streams, myself and Rob, and also anyone watching, whether you're watching live or on demand. We'll give you a bit of a countdown basically, and that's how we'll do it. And then we'll kind of just chat throughout the film, which I know is a strange concept to some people because, well, we do podcasts usually about films, but we've never done it a lot of times. And, you know, me and Tom usually do the Talking Beans podcast. Rob's been a frequent guest on that and talks about films. And a lot of times we've watched these films together and we say, and I always say, don't say anything too funny because we want to keep it for the pod. Don't give, but sometimes the instant reaction is quite good. So I thought it would be good to see this. This is great if you've never seen the film or if you have no real interest. Sorry, if you have seen the film or maybe you have no real interest and you don't care if someone talking is going to spoil it. And hopefully we can enhance it, you know, because there's some films here that I've seen, you know, a few times that I wouldn't mind watching again under a different kind of guy. So I think this is kind of an opportunity to do that. Hopefully people watching will feel the same way. How do you feel about this, Rob, this new adventure for us at Rebellious Noise?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's kind of like a live action Talking Beans episode. That's
exactly, yeah. And not only that, I've got a plug As Yet Untitled as well. Check out Rob's podcast, where of course he also does some film and TV content himself over there as well. So this is us together though, and yeah, it is live and exciting. For those that do watch with us live, thank you. On demand, thank you as well. Subscribe for more of our content, and we'll be doing hopefully more of these in the future. So what we're going to do is, of course, if you've got this at home on Blu-ray, DVD, or anything like that, knocking about on a hard drive, or it's on a streaming service at the moment, I'm not too sure. But at the moment, someone's uploaded it to YouTube, Rob. So we're going to watch the version on YouTube. Now, of course, if you're watching in different places, there's a slight chance that maybe your cut's a little bit different or something like that. But the one on YouTube that we're looking at is 1 hour, 30 minutes, and 50 seconds. So in a minute, we'll do a bit of a countdown. We'll start at the same time. We've already set the mood here, as you can see. We've got our marquee, not only up there in the graphic, got our marquee there. Rob is in a spooky mask. Of course, on the wrestling channel, he wears a certain mask, but you've changed it out for this one, Rob.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to show my face and terrify everyone, so I thought it's easier to be what Kane does and, you know, keep it covered. Okay. I know it does. I do feel reminiscent to Kane.
Yeah, and that's good as well because Michael Myers definitely influenced Undertaker and Kane. Again, talking about a wrestling channel there. But yeah, we'll get into. There's a specific point in this film where it was 100% the inspiration for something that those wrestlers do. But right, quickly, kind of touching on Halloween before we start the film, then, Rob. Seen it before, seen it often, seen it once, twice, 16 times, big fan, not a fan. How are we feeling?
This is one of my favorite Halloween films.
Yeah, nice,
yeah, man. I love it. It's so good.
Good. All right, so we're, of course, at the time of recording, it is late September. We're about to get into the spooky season of October. The leaves are turning and falling to the ground, and of course, it's getting a little bit chilly out there. So we thought this would be a good time to get us in the mood for all that kind of fun stuff. Of course, there's a new Halloween movie coming out soon. Anyway, so good timing for that as well for anyone that wants to go back and kind of reminisce about the original. Background of Halloween as well, I'll quickly say. So for myself, big fan of this film, watched quite a few times. We've joked before about not doing it on Talk of Means because I don't want to get infuriated by Tom's stupid opinions about it because he thinks it's a film about babysitting. I can see where it's coming from, but he frustrates me. But he did really like the other Halloween. Well, it's also called Halloween, isn't it? The one that came out a few years ago. He really liked that film, so he was open to doing that. But I was like, nah, I'm not letting you talk about this one. But that kind of leads me into my point as well about my kind of connection with Halloween and the franchise. So the first one I've seen quite a few times. I've even thrown a Halloween party where I did a garden kind of setup and we watched it on the projector and stuff like that. Everyone dressed up. I've watched it different, many times throughout the years. I've never watched Halloween 2, 3, 4, 5, any of those, H2O, any of that. I went straight from this one, and then I went to the one that they brought out a few years ago, which people are saying is the new timeline, because there are different timelines that, because apparently because I heard so many mixed things about the other Halloween films. My original plan was to watch the first 3 films because I was interested to see, because I know one of them becomes part of a concept of Halloween. It's not about Michael Myers, and they were going to switch it up, and then they decided they brought him back and all that. But going back to the timeline I do know is the one that they're suggesting nowadays. That's the one I've gone with. And of course, there's the Rob Zombie versions as well. I think I will get around to watching these, but rather than watching them, I just keep going back to the first, man, because I just really like the first one. And that's a safe bet for me because it doesn't get slated like a lot of the others do.
Yeah. So if I am, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I know, however, I'd done this for our podcast, actually untitled, last year because my co-host Chris had never seen it. So I watched it for the first time with him. So getting someone's first take is always great because you know what's happening, they don't. So that's always fun. But I think the timeline, it goes 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and 5 don't happen, and then H20 may happen, and then and so it kind of skips a timeline.
But now they've got rid of that as well, because now it's just one Halloween, which is
Halloween.
a stupid name for that, even though it's a great film. Halloween Kills and then Halloween Ends. Right?
Yes.
That's the new timeline.
I believe so. Yeah.
So they've skipped so anyway, either way, screw timelines. We're focused on the OG here. So whichever timeline you're going with, you got to start with this one. It's going to be fun. Like I said, 1:30 on this one. We've set the mood. We made it dark. We made it a bit spooky. I'm a bit worried, Rob. I'm looking around this room and it's a lot darker than I realized it was going to be. This film does kind of freak me out at points. So hopefully we're both going to be all right. If you see something behind me, don't tell me. Then again, you probably shouldn't. There's a wall there. But if I see something behind you, I'll try not to freak you out, mate. All right?
Good, mate.
All right. Let's get ready for the stream then. So what we'll do, we'll count down from 10 seconds. After the 1, I'll say play. 1, play. And then we'll all press play on our stream. So Rob, you got your one set up?
Yeah, man, I'm ready.
Okay, so let's have a look. And if you haven't already, check this out. Again, it's on YouTube at the moment. It's very easy to find. We'll put it in the description. Don't know how long this will stay up for obvious reasons. But hey, our version's fine. We're not breaking any copyright rules or anything like that. But all right, so we're all good to go. Right, so I'll count us down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Okay. Oh, and it starts out with that chilling soundtrack. I got to say, Rob, this is probably, in horror at least, it's my favorite song. It's just so good.
Really?
What do you mean, really? I mean, it is such a tune.
It's either this or The Exorcist. Both of those.
Oh, that's don't. All right, look, now I'm getting a bit freaked out because it's dark in it. I'm hearing this song, and now I'm thinking about The Exorcist song and how many times that freaked me out growing up as well. This is the one for me because this the dun dun that slowly comes in with it as well. Like,
I don't know, I've got 3. This, The Exorcist, or the Shining song.
Oh, shut it, yeah. All right, we got to do the Shining
song, by the way. That would be fantastic.
Yeah, that would be good. There's so much to talk about with the Shining. It's such a wild film. Going back to this one, of course, I love this intro. Watching the slow kind of flicker of the candle in the pumpkin. Mate, I am getting freaked out. I thought I saw something caught my eye then.
Do you carve pumpkins? Is that
I've only in recent years I've done it a few times. Yeah, it's fun, mate. Have you done
Yeah. So a little cheeky nugget for when we done our podcast is we cut the pumpkins. We took our photos of it and we displayed them on our Instagram or whatever it was, and then I cut around them and used them as like bits of the background, so kind of our actual carved pumpkins. Scattered.
Very nice.
You know,
very nice.
I know the only thing I don't like about it is scooping its guts out.
Yeah,
yeah, I'm not a fan of that. It's because you try cutting everything else and you can't hold the cutter.
It's very horror-esque, mate, to say scooping his guts out. I'm having a bit of trouble here, Rob. I've got a cup of tea, and obviously it's hot, and it's hard to pick up a hot cup of tea in the dark. So I think I've made. Here we are. I've made it.
Jump scare just because you drop your cup.
Oh yeah, I better hurry up and drink this before. Yeah. Okay, now in the made-up town, of course, of Haddonfield, Illinois. Halloween night, 1963. So, of course, starting out with the origins here of Michael Myers.
Or treat.
Trick or treat. Hey, little callback to the Talk of Beans Halloween podcast there. I did think it was trick or treat when I was a kid. Oh. Getting a bit jiggy there. Common theme in these slasher films.
I just love the eeriness and silence of this film, the way it starts.
No, you're not alone, mate. I love... This is the thing with these films as well. I know a lot of people try and look back at these older films and like maybe criticize some of the kind of the acting or the kind of story for being maybe basic in some ways. But you got to realize how groundbreaking this stuff is at the time, how terrifying it is, you know? So even that little noise.
I mean, I'm just trying to go back. Let's go back to like a timeline of when Halloween first come out. There wasn't many slashers before it, was there? Obviously, we had Psycho.
Well, Psycho's another one I was going to mention, actually. Watching that, you got to watch it through the lens of 1960. You know?
Definitely. It's
and if you immerse yourself in that, it makes the experience is so much better.
Yeah. I think especially even watching this, if you think, oh, it's really bad acting, the fashion sense, you take yourself out of the film. You just need to take it for what it is.
Yeah, put yourself, The music, the score for this is so good, man.
Yeah. Do you know what? I always thought watching this beginning bit is like, is Michael now? So it's current Michael when he's bigger, not the way it's shot with as a younger Michael. Do you know what I mean?
What do you mean? You used to think it was supposed to be as an adult, or
yeah. So even now when I was watching it, I was like, oh, I forgot it starts when he's like
that bit where he's outside. I was thinking he was an adult in my head.
Yeah.
It's not until he picks up the hand now. I was like, oh yeah, he's a kid.
And I love it that we're watching the camera pan around the room as it's through his eyes.
And especially seeing how close that, like, I think you should have jumped back a bit more there. Like, it's a bit too risky.
I can't remember. Is it this film when he pulls the mask down and then it covers the camera lens?
I can't remember.
I can't remember if it's this one or a later one in the series.
I love that again. Like it is like a first person view. It's the camera's moving like as if you are walking. It's not steady.
Yeah.
Arms are massive. There we go. That's what he's talking about. That's clearly he was way off camera there, so that looks a bit weird.
It did look like a puppet arm, didn't it?
Yeah.
Like
he's clearly not holding the camera, is he? No. So the kids. There we go. Of course, she's topless, as many horrors love to really play up to that sort of thing.
Yeah, why is that a thing? What?
Oh, see, now I will say that's awful. That acting, if it's stabbed if it's stabbed to death, what are you doing?
It sounded like he was cutting some tarpaulin.
It's like she was just a little bit. Oh, what are you doing? Like Scream! So that's his sister who's just killed, ain't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Has this kid actor ever done anything after this?
Don't know. He looks traumatized.
He does look traumatized. Yeah. That's Hollywood for you. Great opening scene, though. Again, like, not the greatest acting there with a... you know, like... I'm surprised that made it. Do you know what I mean? I'm surprised they didn't cut that and just reshoot.
Really? It
Yeah,
feels like one long
that should have
take,
been-
though, doesn't it?
It should have been a traumatic scream. Like, she seemed like she was going to be alright. She was going to go, silly Michael. What'd you do that for? That hurt.
Stop it.
Alright. Lovely thunder and lightning. Got the rainfall now. Got to put my tea down before I spill it. We've got Loomis now in the car.
This bit does wind me up. I'm not gonna lie.
What do you mean? In what way?
I'll tell you the bit in a second. It just winds me up. Do you want to touch on the mask? Of what it was, or do you want to?
Oh, as in
the Halloween mask?
yeah. Well, not much is going on, of course. Yeah, William Shatner mask, right? That
it was. They took the hair out, and I think they turned it inside out.
Yeah, inside out, and painted it white, or was it already white?
I think they repainted it white to make it more pale.
Yeah.
That is my favourite look.
Corner of my eye. Hold on. Go what? Your favourite what?
That is my favourite look. The
Michael Myers
of this mask anyway. Like the newer ones will look great, and they're all a lot better. And
no, the original. So, cool thing though as well. I was saying this to Tom a little while ago because he's been sending me a few. You know, there's a lot of like memes with Michael Myers, especially in recent years. But I've always enjoyed. But I don't know why Michael Myers is such a funny character. Like he's one that like if you put Michael Myers like it was like a whole like music video. Like if you put him at the gym or if you put him like trying to chat up a girl, like it's just such a funny thing. Michael Myers for some reason. I think it's because he is so horrific and frightening in the normal kind of space that he's usually kind of in. Uh-oh. So some of the patients are out.
That music building.
Tune, mate. I've got to turn it up. Oof.
You're not raving, are you? Sorry, I'm trying to look up. So. I thought you were going to like big fish, little fish.
So what's the bit that winds you up? Have we got there yet?
No, we're getting there. Don't worry, I'll tell you.
Oh,
that bit.
Why?
Because it sounds like he just shot a laser out of his arse.
Oh, the sound
he jumped.
Itself.
Oh.
It feels like one of them things that you get as a kid. You roll it up, you turn it over, and you go. Whoop. All right, then they go there, grabbing a nurse. She's driving wildly now by accident. Oh, there we go. Hand coming in. Smash. This must be from like a Blu-ray rip or something. It's really good quality.
I always question how he learned to drive because he was a child when he went in. What? Yeah, it's true, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't think he's passed his license or anything like that. But
well, I'm expecting him to do a blooming crash course, and
yeah, he's not doing bad though, is he? Yeah, you think he'd do that? Whoa! Flipping it, because in my earphone, the thunder was over there, and I was like, "Whoa!" Surround sound, mate. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, this is it's amazing when they can make these films from '78 look so good.
Yeah,
Here we go. Halloween now. What I like about this, apart from the beginning, that it is all centered around one day. Like, I really like that. I think you froze there a bit. Can't hear you. Oh, his mic's gone. Entertaining, mate. Okay, right. So we've just been introduced to Jamie Lee Curtis's character. Laurie Strode has just arrived on the scene. Some of these actors just talk so strange that be sure to live under the road. Yeah. Still can't hear you, Rob. What's going on?
Can you hear me now?
Oh, I can hear you. There we go.
I don't want to freak you out, right?
Oh, don't.
No.
What?
I'm minding my own business, looking for stuff to do with Halloween, and the cable just fell out of the microphone.
We'll have to watch that back.
I promise you, I didn't pull it or nothing. I was just minding my own business, it fell out.
Right, don't.
Anyway, back to. I was trying to do some research to give you some information.
Okay. This kid's a strange kid, isn't he? He's like proper in your face.
Yeah. You're a popcorn lover, aren't you?
Well, I do love popcorn, yeah. I was to say I was at the Arsenal game today, Arsenal women's game, and there was a kid just like this, just getting on my nerves. I had to give him a little look, just to be like, I'm going to look at you, so you feel uncomfortable and go, oh, because it's one thing for his family to say stop messing about.
You're such a granddad.
No, trust me, it would have annoyed you too. But we all remember that feeling as a kid, looking at an adult you didn't know and going,
"Oh, yeah.
I don't want to get in trouble." So, oh, here we go.
Oh, do you know what? You made me jump by going, "Oh, there we go," as opposed to the noise.
I should be the new sound effects guy. On the next film, they need to do a quick edit, and instead of going to, they need me coming and going, "Oh, here we go."
Oh my goodness.
But anyway, yeah, like when you're a kid and someone says like, "Oh, stop messing around because the man over there tell you off." I remember the first time I got referred to as the man. I was on the train, and so I was like, "I'm not a man. How am I the man?" Like someone's like, "Oh, look, the man, you're annoying the man over there," and I was like, "Oh, I'm not part of this. Discipline your kid your own way." Right. Anyway, we've got someone that should have been disciplined. Clearly, Michael Myers here. Great performance here by Donald Pleasance, actually, as Dr. Loomis. I got a soft spot for him in this film.
Props to the cameraman as well, for
mate.
That's a long old walk, and if he's walking backwards,
yeah, mate. You know what?
Everybody
always goes to the famous one in Goodfellas, right? Now that's incredible. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
I'm not saying this was as long or anything like that, and as many moving parts. Yeah, quite reminiscent of that, just going backwards on it. Nice work.
Yeah.
Right, so we're in a classroom scene here. Laurie's at the back, having the time of her life. Mate, no surprise she looks bored. Just teacher droning on.
That'd be freaky.
What'd be freaky?
So at the time of shooting, the Michael Myers house was really abandoned.
Oh, is it? Oh, he is out the window. Look, behind the car. So I wonder if they had to get the rights or if they just went in there and started filming. All right, Laurie, you're up. Look out the window. Is he gone? course he is. And so is the car.
Apparently, John Carpenter completed the entire score for Halloween in 3 days by himself.
Whoa.
And
that's impressive.
Do you know what? It's even more impressive thinking nowadays you could do that on a computer, just a little MIDI keyboard and all that. Back then, you had to do everything like independently.
Yeah. So... No, but not the right. Like, surely it's just the writing, right? Not the recording as well.
I'm assuming it'd just be the writing, but obviously he needs to hear it all in his head.
That's a massive pumpkin.
Thanks.
What?
Thanks.
The boogeyman. So looking at the cast here, it says Nick Castle as Michael Myers / The Shape. What's the shape? Oh, that was
that's
spooky.
The Shape there.
What do you mean that's the shape there?
Michael Myers is known as The Shape. He's known as Michael Myers by character, but like name, but the actual.
Because Michael Myers is the person, the kid, blah blah blah, right?
Yeah. So there, he's just called The Shape. So
I've never heard that before.
Have you not?
No. I don't think I have. They don't say that in the film, do they?
I don't believe so. But he's unraised every time it's written, even in like the credits. He's known as The Shape.
I've never heard that before. That's crazy because they literally know the guy's name. What's the point? The Shape. I'm just okay. Why Michael Myers was originally called The Shape? Here we go.
What confuses me here is. Wait, so that's So I don't like this. This irritates me. All the time we've been looking through Michael's eyes, and then in this scene we're in the backseat of the car,
and it's filmed the same way.
And it's filmed the same way, but not through Michael's eyes. That's really always like confused me.
Spooky, isn't it? Right. So this is from ScreamRant.com. Shout out. It's originally referred to as Shape, which gives nickname first used when describing a mask. Because it was hiding in the shadows. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. It is a fact for Tom, if he's watching. If he is, it was nearly titled "The Babysitter Murders."
Well, I was going to assume it might have nearly been called The Shape or something then. But it also says that it's a term used in the Salem witch trials. So yeah. What was you saying? Sorry.
So it hasn't got the same ring to it, though, has it? I'm watching The Shape.
Oh, it kind of fits though.
Yeah.
Like, you know, with the other films at the time that would have had names like that.
Yeah, The Thing, The Fly.
Yeah.
Does he ever see that body, do you think?
Didn't look like it, no. Because surely would have called police. I don't know. It's
called Sting.
I love like dated teenage slang, but they like really try and overdo, like, we're so young and hip and we speak a different way. She just said totally twice in 15 seconds.
Well, Jamie Lee Curtis is the only one that's a teenager at this point in this film. So she's more likely to use that sort of slang. Like
well, no, it was the other one, Linda or whatever.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. So like totally. Every time I hear that, I just think of the shark from Finding Nemo. Not the shark, sorry, the turtle from Finding Nemo. You know the.
Mate, that's another thing I ain't seen.
What?
Before, yeah.
What do you watch?
Look, with Finding Nemo, the thing was, right, at the time, so many animated movies were coming out, right, and Toy Story is the GOAT, right? And I was like, look, I'll wait until some of these films, because I was watching too many of them, they were crap. And I was like, I'll wait until like the hype dies down, and actually in years to come, we know which ones actually stand up. And that one, don't get me wrong, it's probably up there, but I just never got around to it after that. But that's why I didn't watch it at first, because I was like, I'm sick of all these animated movies.
You say Toy Story, and do you know what? It's got a weird, I wouldn't say connection.
Go on,
but,
what with this?
Well, it's not a connection. To me, the way you were talking about it is the toys only move when you're not around. Kind of like how Michael is. He moves, and then the minute you're looking at him, he stays still. Especially at first. He's very much like Woody.
I've never heard anyone compare Michael Myers to Woody from Toy Story. Well, anyway, so we've just seen the shot where Michael stops still in the car. And we know, as Laurie just said, they could get in deep trouble for their actions there. We know who that is. So, as a first-time viewer, you wouldn't know exactly what he's capable of, except for what he did to his sister. But as you can see, it was a little bit ticklish, really.
You really convinced me then. I'm not going to lie, man. There's a lot of walking back shots in this. Like the camera walking.
Yeah. Okay, so back to some eerie music here.
It's a good score, though, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Just so perfect. The way it builds so much, like. And you mentioned like the camera angle earlier. It's kind of confusing that it's shot the same way as the first person view.
Yeah.
But either way, like, they're still great shots. Like,
I get it. I get the idea of the camera pan and the way it moves, but if you're doing it from a point of view of someone's eyes, change the camera angle up for another thing, and then when you use it for the eyes, it's more menacing because you think, oh well, Michael's watching.
Because this does feel like we're walking with him.
Yeah.
But I do like that. It feels so like his famous scene there, of course, where he stood behind a bush. Woody. Buzz. Goes behind the bush.
What would you do in that scenario?
I'd turn around and go the other way.
I love how you said to yourself as well. I won't walk up to it.
Nah. Well, she hasn't seen it, so she doesn't know. And this is the thing, like, you can be in this world where you're like, hey, like, you're confident going, I'm gonna go out to this bush and be like, hey, mate, go away, you little pervert or whatever. But realistically, like, you could be walking into Michael Myers. I say realistically, maybe that's not realistic, but you could. Like, serial killers exist. Yeah, like, amount of times I've done something confidently and thought, this guy ain't gonna do anything.
I always have this image, you know, when Michael kind of appears and then he's somewhere else. I always feel like when he doesn't want to be seen by a window, he kind of gets on his hands and knees and scurries.
Yeah, do you think that one he's just gone into the bush going, whoop? Or he could have done the Homer Simpson meme. He's just. I think we need to make that.
Oh, that'd be so funny.
That's why he went. That's why he can't see him in the famous scene in the bush. She's got a bit of leaf on her hair. Oh, great shot that. Walking into the cop.
They missed out a trick, though, of not using another sound effect.
Yeah. Like, here it is. Smoking his pipe.
Never smoked a pipe, you know? Bit of information for you.
Good. I hear it's bad for you.
Yeah. Or a cigar.
Yeah,
I know I don't get cigars. They confuse me.
Wait, why do they confuse you?
Because you don't take a cigar down, do you? You just swish it around your mouth and blow it out.
Yeah, but you must take a bit in.
Probably, but you don't like take it down.
Yeah, you're not taking the whole thing. Yeah.
Like mouthwash air, innit?
All right, so Halloween is well underway. Kids are out trick or treating, or trick or treating, as we say.
You know who wouldn't enjoy trick-or-treating? Steve-O.
Why?
Steve-O from Talking Beans, by the way. Not
Why?
yeah, dude.
Right,
Because
yeah.
because he wasn't a fan of it. He don't like sweets. He only has
Oh
chocolate.
yeah. Oh mate, I forget my own podcast episodes. So. Yeah, check out Talking Beans if you want the Halloween specials. If you want to get some more spooky stuff. Look at that.
That's a great shot.
Yeah. Should be doing the washing. That's what he's saying. Thanks for washing my sheets. That puppet looks like Rosie from Rosie and Jim fame.
I hated Rosie and Jim.
Oh, controversial. Guess we won't be doing a Rosie and Jim watch along.
I just didn't get it.
What's there to get?
It was just puppets on a
boat.
On a boat.
On a canal boat. What's there not to get?
That was more Tots TV. That was a.
Annie, are you okay?
Annie, are you okay?
Yeah.
Well, that was freaky.
Hey. I think the quality in acting, for example, Jamie Lee Curtis seems so much better than the others that are meant to be her friends in this.
Yeah.
I guess that's why you're the star in the main role, really. But again, it's a style of acting, though. They do certain kind of, the way it's like watching the old, films from the 30s, 40s, 50s, transatlantic accent and all that. It's very different. Which you can say, is this her first film?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's her first big film.
I wasn't paying attention and whether if it said an introducing, because that's normally what they do, isn't it? They do introducing.
They do that, but then, debut occurred in the 78 horror film Halloween. There we go. But it's pretty cool, though, of course, with her mum being in Psycho as well, Janet Leigh, of course. But again, the kids are out trick-or-treating, getting set for the night. Again, that's what I like about this film. It is all shot mostly, and set on one day. And it still perfectly works, it doesn't need to be. Michael Myers don't need to be raining terror on the city for 4 weeks with new stories and all that. It works so much better that no one has a clue who he is at this point. Yeah, other than Loomis.
Where's the pumpkin?
Did
you throw it in the bag?
Oh, all this smoking, mate. Do you not know it's bad for him?
Could kill him.
Oh, that guy took a little bit of time getting out of the car, didn't he? He was struggling there. Oh, here we go. You need a good graveyard in a horror movie, don't you?
I don't know. It depends on how it looks. This one, do you know what the thing is?
It's pleasant, isn't it? It's daytime.
This one looks too normal.
Yeah, it needs to be dark, bit of fog,
Michael Jackson, rain or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
One of those.
That's it. One of them. Okay, so for anyone whose stream might have gone out of sync, or if you're joining us late and you want to jump in with the film at the moment, we're currently watching Halloween, the first one. We're on 30 minutes and 30 seconds. Mm-hmm. What we'll do actually is when we get to 30, let's say 32. Now we'll do it on 35 so people can get any kind of things ready. Again, if you look on YouTube at the moment, the film is actually on YouTube, and that's where we're looking at today. So you can join us here, and we'll be starting from 35 minutes with you in just a moment. Right, so looking at Judith Meyer's plot. And what's that then? Is the gravestone missing, or are they saying the body's gone? Because it didn't look like a big ditch.
The headstone.
Yeah.
How small is that a borrower's body?
No, that's what I thought. What is that supposed to be? So why he took the headstone? Why?
Well, I
Yeah.
know why. He does something later on with it.
Does he? I don't remember
Yeah,
that.
man. Come
All
on
right,
now.
we'll see. I don't remember. Oh, I bet that car stinks. Take cough because it's bad for your lorry.
You.
This is my anti-smoking advert, by the way, guys.
I'm enjoying it, man.
Thanks.
Just flick it out the window.
Yeah. But that's who was following him, though, isn't it? So they'd see that. Oh, no, it's not. It's he's there.
Yeah.
Cop, innit?
Be natural where she dies nearly of COVID.
Yeah. You should be able to smell this. Okay, so we're on 32 minutes and 22 seconds. Again, when we get to 35 minutes, we'll have a 10-second countdown. If you do want to watch the film with us live at the moment, again, it is on YouTube. Just search it. It's one of the top results at the moment. Don't know how long it's going to be there for, but hey, it's been up since April, it seems. But if you've got it on DVD, you've got it at home, or you've got it on the streaming service, then feel free to join us that way as well.
I still want to know where she put her pumpkin.
Yeah. That must be a goof. Okay, 33 minutes. All right, done with the tea, Rob. So hopefully that means if I do jump, I'm not going to burn myself.
It's good to know.
There's a car behind that was following.
There's something satisfying about Michael Myers just driving around in a car.
Yeah, like you said, the point that you said earlier as well, like, he shouldn't have to drive, and he's pretty decent.
Yeah.
Like, he should be every now and then going, whoa, you know, like,
he should at least just randomly just kangaroo down the road.
Like, he'd draw attention to himself, but imagine if he got stopped by the copper for the traffic violation or something like that, you know what I mean? And he's just sitting there with a mask on. That's what I mean. Michael Myers in everyday scenarios is just hilarious. There's no wonder there's so many fun memes made out of it now. And parodies. Ben Tramer, wait. Okay, so we're on 34 and 18 seconds. Yeah, when we get to 35, we're 10 seconds away from it. We'll do a 10-second countdown for anyone that wants to join us. Here we go. We've got the theme song again. Do you think he had to top up his petrol? He's been driving a lot. I just want to see all the other things that he doesn't show you. Him hiding in the bush. Him getting petrol. You know what I mean? Okay, we're getting close to our 10 seconds here. So, getting to 35 minutes in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 35 minutes into Halloween. Hopefully you're in sync with us if you did lose your place, or if you're live and you join us late. Everyone, thank you for joining us. Of course, this is our watch along of Halloween, a running commentary. Hopefully you'll join us for a little bit of a laugh watching one of our favorite spooky films. It's got dark pretty quick there. They jumped ahead quite far. Trick or treat, give me something good to eat. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say that. But... Okay. Here he is, just straight up watching. Go. Spooky again.
I do a lot of lingering shots in this. Have you noticed?
Yeah. Oh. It is haunted. Well, sort of.
Oh, they need some WD-40 on that door. Can't stand a squeaky door. That's a pet peeve of mine.
Nah.
Say a dog.
Yeah, it's always a dog. Oh, yeah, it's the dog, yeah. Michael Myers ate a freaking dog. So he's literally been like, skunk could have done it.
I'm sure I've seen the version where he grabs the dog. Did we miss that?
Yeah, I think you might be right.
I don't know.
Well, we need to see all these behind the scenes, what Michael was actually doing on this day anyway, so.
Yeah. Umbrella shopping and getting his snacks in.
Getting a mask. For those joining us, if you fancy it, let us know in the comments. What's your favourite scene from Halloween? Have you got a favourite scene, Rob? I definitely do. Mine's coming up later on. I might just leave it for when it actually happens, but
Yeah, mine's coming up later on.
Okay.
But it's to do with him in the closet. That bit.
That's my
That
favourite
sounds a weird-
scene.
Oh wow!
That's my favorite. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a weird sentence though.
Yeah. Well. Oh, flip it, Loomis. Careful. Loomis didn't look like he was grabbing a gun. He looked like he was about to morph up in Power Rangers. He was like, morph into Dr. Saurus. Psychologist Saurus. I don't know. What's his job?
Don't know. What's a psychologist, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Psycheratops. Saber-tooth doctor. That was his mask, mate. These like little kind of bits of dialogue you could always see as the opening like part of a track. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I could hear someone using this, and then like it's the intro to a song or something. You know?
Yeah. Do you know what? The way they've got Loomis to describe it is kind of like, how do we want Michael to be? Like, and that you write a list, like a bullet point,
Yeah.
and then instead of giving him dialect of describe that this is how they describe it, it's like they literally bullet pointed it and read it this way. And I think he does a great job. It makes sense.
Yeah. What's that noise there?
Annoying kid again.
I know, mate. It's too much. Of course you don't. You're a moody little brat. What's your favourite now? It's Space Martians or something, isn't it? Some little comic, is it? There we go. Laser Man. Neutron Man. Tarantula Man. It's not even that bad, like Laser Man, Neutron Man. And she's like, I can understand why your mum don't want you seeing this stuff.
Do
Like,
you know what
they're the
they
most tame things. They're just scientific kind of anomalies. Like, they're not like these days. If a kid pulled out his comics now, it'd be like, you know, Severed Head Man.
Stiltman Duke.
Stiltman Duke. Yeah, if you don't know Stiltman Duke, check out Talk of Beans when me and Tom came up with our own horror story. But what was you going to say? That dog's going mad.
Do you have a favourite comic book to go through?
I didn't really read comics growing up, to be honest.
Did you not?
No, I got a good one when I was in art class in secondary school. A teacher brought in one from the 70s, and she let me keep it, and that was really cool. I think it was
Was it like called Wham or something like that?
No, it was like it's Incredible Hulk and someone else. And was it Daredevil? Might have been a Daredevil comic, but they're part of Incredible Hulk in it as well. And also the Simpsons comics. I used to buy them with my pocket money so I could learn how to draw the Simpsons.
Is that why?
Yeah, I used to love it. All right, back to the film. Ben Tramer. She's giving away Laurie's secret there. Out of order. Oh, it's an annoying little kid. Oh, you see Michael?
The thing is, why people are trick-or-treating, you look out the window and you see something just that literally a shape standing there. You think, what? We're someone from Halloween. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's the scary thing about it, isn't it? Like he can kind of be disguised on Halloween because everyone else is out there like that. I do remember years ago watching a thing on Crime Watch, right? Not as fun and exciting because it was genuine. But these people went to Asda and they bought kitchen knives and masks and they went out and committed a murder. And
oh wow.
And that freaked me out, man. I was like, man, this is it. People can get away with things on Halloween.
Do you remember when we had that weird phase in the UK where people just dressed up as clowns?
Yeah. I said that little kid just there, though. He looked like a budget Luke Skywalker, didn't he? Michael Myers is a proper pervert. Can you hear him?
You're peeping Tom. Jordan, how comes Michael can get away with it, but George McFly in Back to the Future got in trouble for that?
For what?
For peeping through the window. I mean, he got run over.
I don't think Michael's getting away with it. This is the bit with the dog.
This is the bit.
Yeah. Poor dog. Lester. Oh no, poor Lester. See, what's good is that you can barely see anything there.
Yeah. Does that say RKO?
Yeah, it's not the RKO you're thinking of.
From out of nowhere.
Again, check out the Rebellious Noise Pro Wrestling channel if you do like that sort of stuff.
You're just like a walking advertisement board, aren't you?
Gotta be, mate. The Thing.
We were talking about that.
We were. Have
you seen The Thing?
I haven't, no. Have you?
Man. Yeah, The Thing, The Fly, The Fog, all the thirds.
She left it in the street. What are you talking about? I hope he does. Oh, by the way, for those that aren't watching, he just said Boogeyman's coming after me tonight. Here's the thing, yeah. It's another good thing because he's thinking as a kid with an imagination. What are you talking about? You ain't seen nothing, you know? Very well done, even if the kid is annoying. I won't trust that. If I was a young boy and a teenage girl said, I'll protect you from the boogeyman, mate. I've been thinking boogeyman can kill anyone. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You'd need to be army, soldier, with guns and knives. You need to be Rambo to protect me from the boogeyman. Or the freaking Terminator.
Can you imagine Arnold Schwarzenegger would have been a good like Michael Myers-esque. He would have.
It kind of is like Michael Myers.
Doesn't need to speak. He's a big guy, walks slow.
To be fair, I was just saying Laurie can't. I mean, she does. She's lasted 50 odd years. I should have given her more credit. Oh, that's a cool shot.
Hello.
Oh.
Always, when I hear certain things,
Mm.
I really think about the movie Scream. For example, when they say who's there, and then
Oh,
obviously
yeah.
Ghostface says, never say who's there. It's a death wish.
Yeah.
She literally just said it. So I love how
It plays into
Scream
that, yeah.
used that sort of stuff. So when you watch
Yeah,
back
they had
another
to
horror,
kind of
it really integrates it all.
play into what everybody knew was a cliche to kind of get out of the cliche.
Yeah.
It talks about
And
this,
it's
again,
clever.
that's another thing, cheap plug. Talk of Beans, me and Tom
And me.
did do Scream before. And yourself, yeah, you was on that one, yeah.
Yeah, I was.
Of course, because I remember how much you bloody loved that film. I forgot
Yeah.
all about that.
And yeah, it was good, man. It was great.
was
It's one.
good.
This and Scream are like my two favorite horror films.
Right. Yeah, it's up there. I do like Scream quite a lot.
That's a great shot.
Well, I'm in the background there.
Yeah, yeah.
You're stuck now. That's it. I mean, what's his motive? Like, why is he doing this?
Well,
like, why don't those mates?
I don't know. I think it's anyone that's connected to the family.
Yeah, but
I
how
think
are they connected to the family?
Well, obviously, he's connected to her, right? You know that?
No.
You need to watch the others, man. I can't spoil it for you. It's a spoiler if I tell you.
All right. Well, there you go. But I've seen. Wait, it's probably acknowledged in Halloween Kills. Then no,
Possibly.
the other Halloween that I saw.
Maybe.
But then no, because if it doesn't include that timeline, I don't know. Oh gosh. I feel like this has been the inspiration for a lot of other movies lately. You know?
Oh.
Sorry, she's stuck and she needs help. It's not that embarrassing. Telling the kid, don't tell anyone. Like, so who cares? So the kid is Tommy Doyle's the kid, isn't it?
Yeah.
Brian Andrews. So what did he do after
That's
this?
product placement, surely.
What was it? I missed it. I was
Jolly Time popcorn.
Oh, but earlier you had Tide as well. Got to pay the bills, mate.
Yeah, you need to. Is that Quaker Oats?
Scary.
They're still going.
Oh, he's in the background. No, he's not. He's gone.
He's gone.
Right. Anyway, the kid, he's done a few things. Not a lot. Judge it by Wikipedia, at least. Well, why are we sitting here all by ourselves, Rob? I don't know.
To get the mood.
Scaring me.
Come with me if you want to live.
All right, so the little kid's going to hang out. Again, another cool shot, really. That's what I get. The way it's shot, the whole thing in the night, it just makes you feel like you're there.
Love that. That shot there.
Weird sound effect. Speaking of that sound, I was going to say earlier on, but the dog was barking. It's like the mic was too sensitive. Because dog barks in a lot of old films are like really weirdly muffled.
Yeah.
I'm making a jackal here.
That voice sounds like it should be on a video game.
It sounds a bit like Vincent Price. I don't know if it is, or if it's supposed to be.
Barley. I mean, I do have to agree with Tom a little bit. There's a lot of babysitting in this film.
Yeah, so
It doesn't make it a babysitting film. But
it doesn't. Yeah, it's not the main part. It's like it's
No,
just something that's
but
going on.
there is a theme to it, though.
I mean, like, what else could you compare that to? Let's say, it's like saying Jingle All the Way is a film about shopping. It's not. It's just a big part of it.
It's kind of.
It's not a film about shopping. Oh, here we go. Can't get into the car. Singing to herself.
Do you know what, though? She does a great job there. She realised she ain't got no keys. Instead of stopping singing, she sings that she has no keys. That's something we do all the time.
Yeah. It seems very natural. We talk about the
Yeah,
acting
yeah.
now, but I think some great acting here from this character.
Do you know that I think they had to pick all their clothing out themselves?
What do you mean? Like,
So all the clothing that they're wearing, the costumes and stuff, it's self-picked out.
maybe it's to make it realistic, isn't it? Or maybe it was to save money.
It's because they was on budget. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were given a limited amount. I don't think they only got like 10, 15,000 something to shoot the film.
Wow. Oh. She didn't need the key.
Oh, and now it clicks.
Oh. There we go. And it's a shame because the acting was quite good, and we're going to get stuck with some poor acting. See, this is better. It's way more struggle. I think that she should be screaming louder, but she's hitting the horn.
I don't know what that face was, but other than that,
Shock, yeah, gasping. Yeah, that's a bit of a silly face, isn't it? Well, game over for you. One down. This ain't realistic. Those kids would be eating.
yeah. You can tell that TV is being filmed though by another video, like by a camera, because you can see the jumping in it.
Oh, the flicker in it.
Yeah. Is that your go-to snack then? What was that?
What?
He's practicing to be in the next bloody Mission Impossible film.
Oh, him jumping. He's a bit of a twat, isn't he? Like, he's literally just saying how he's terrified that the boogeyman's coming, and he thinks, I'm going to scare someone else now.
It
Huh?
It backfired though, didn't it? Because he scared himself by doing that.
It's like, hold on. The boogeyman's carrying a woman. It could be a date. It could be a romantic thing that Michael Myers is doing there. Oh, good. Don't scare Lindsay, Tom. Oh, shut up, Lindsay. It was you who was trying to scare. All right, okay. So the kid's going back to watching the film now.
And still not eating a snack. What?
I know.
That's some
Oversight.
Yeah, it's so bad.
I've never seen a kid watch TV without eating.
Do you know what I used to do? I just love watching a film and just eating like a big bowl of cereal.
Cereal?
Yeah.
Oh, Loomis is like, no, boys, don't go in. Good job, Loomis, there. Scaring him off just to
It wasn't
him.
a scary voice, though, was it? Get your ass away from there.
It's different to his voice. See how pleased he looked with himself as well. Massive grin.
If that was me, I would have made them jump.
Yeah, I would just run at him. Get out of here! Like, you know, like
You little scab.
scab. Oh gosh. Okay, we should probably explain that. We've just done a stream on the wrestling channel of ECW One Night Stands where there was an insult used of scab, and we are saying how strange that is as an insult. Not really a thing we do in the UK, call people scabs.
No. Imagine if that's the only thing people took from this stream. They called each other scabs over there.
He should have ran at the kid like, you know, when Homer runs in and scares Bart in The Simpsons in the bedroom. I've done a lot of Simpsons references today.
Yeah. If it's not Simpsons, it's Toy Story.
Yeah, true. Loomis is laying down the theory now that basically everyone's doomed.
It's not really his fault, is it?
That's my bloody fault. I showed up and everyone was free. What are you talking about? He didn't even argue that. It's like, yeah, I guess it is my fault. Throw some balls, Loomis. Oh, I hate these two, honestly. And then I cannot wait for you to be murdered, honestly. Oh my gosh, you're trying to get a little freeway going. Freeway dances we saw on ECW.
Love how they had to add that effect in to make it sound like they've had quite a bit to drink.
Yeah.
Don't even close his door.
That's a bit irresponsible, isn't it?
I mean, so's the drink driving, to be fair.
Just a bit. Totally dark.
Totally.
And he's dead. She's not okay. But this wasn't a Michael asking it. This is a Michael making it happen.
You've been struck back. Back over.
Load of shape. Spooky little doll behind him there.
Imagine if Michael was just behind it, just sit up, was like, uh-oh. just like that again.
I love it if he's just sitting on the chair at the other side of the corner, just watching. Eating popcorn. There we go. Here he is.
There he is.
We do pan out and see him eventually. Such a cool costume as well, isn't it? Like, so basic, but great. These kids get over their own trauma so quickly, don't they? He's terrified of the boogeyman. He's just seen a murderer, and now he's willing to just make jokes about it. So I just looked up some trivia. You said earlier on about the budget. It was $300,000, and it went on to gross $47 million.
Wow, that's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah, making Halloween one of the most successful independent films of all time.
How much were they given? Have you got a thing for how much they were given per costume? Because it can't be much, surely.
No, I can't see anything on that. Half of the $300,000 was spent on Panavision cameras, so that the film would have a 235 1 scope. And then Donald Pleasance was paid £20,000 for 5 days' work. Whole film was shot in 20 days.
20 days, yeah.
Spring of 70. Yeah, it's a quick turnaround as well.
I think they found the mask as well, you know. I don't think they bought it. They found it hanging up or something.
So Loomis also, they looked into getting Peter Cushing and Christopher Lee. Well,
What, to play Loomis?
yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I heard this before as well, that they put fake leaves on the floor to make it look like autumn.
Well, when was it shot then? Is there a time frame?
Spring, early spring.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why's that jack
All right.
on?
Add to the theme, innit? So they're getting busy now in the bed. And getting interrupted by the phone.
So they still don't answer it.
No. Oh, here he comes. I'm talking about Michael now, not the guy in the bed. Just realised what I said as well. Although, saying that, they've stopped.
Yeah.
I didn't mean that.
Maybe you said it at the right time then. Yeah, it must have done. She's smoking.
Gosh. Oh, I'll be right back. No, not a screen reference, but what screen reference is.
Yeah.
I don't think she's smoking that. I mean, good for her if she's not. But it looks a bit of smoke there. All right, here we go. He's going to meet his end here. Cannot wait.
Yeah, this is a great death scene, isn't it?
I don't like this guy, but... All right. So he thinks Linda's playing tricks on him, but no, it's Michael Myers. I think I like this death because, again, I don't like the guy character. I like Michael Myers killing these innocent young kind of teenage girls and that were what they're supposed to be. But here, they're just killing the twat. Oh, pins him to the wall.
I always question how deep must that knife have gone in then for him to just be able to.
It's a big knife, but yeah, it's a great shot though, isn't it? It's scary, and his head turns sideways.
Oh,
like
reminiscent of Kane.
That's like Kane.
Mm.
Oh, it's so cool. Even when Kane used to do it as well.
I actually didn't hear any of that.
Yeah. Oh, this bit is so funny. Why does It's funny because it doesn't fit the rest of the film as well. Like, I feel like some people probably don't like this scene because it's kind of out of character. So, of course, this is the bit where Michael Myers has basically put the sheet on top of him like a ghost, which fits the Halloween theme, and he's put the guy he's just killed's glasses on over the top. She's trying to flirt with him. He's actually cut holes in the sheet as well.
Yeah.
He spent time on this. Starts getting annoyed here, don't she? There's my beer. That's what I'd be like. Yeah, going back to that guy. Not that I think anyone deserves to die or anything like that, but he seems so smug and cocky. He thinks he's so cool. You're nothing, mate. Oh, I like this song as well. Oh, that's it. Oh, yeah, and of course she thinks they're getting jiggy. She don't realise. No, she's not all right. Say, Annie, are you okay? Not you all right. There we go. Pulls off to reveal, of course, Michael Myers. She says she'll kill her. This is a joke. It was so funny seeing Michael Myers on the phone.
For those that are watching that are of a younger generation, she was using a dial phone.
That's why it took so long.
And then spin around. Yeah, that's why it took so long to dial.
That's it. We were talking about this before, I'm sure, in an episode of Talking Beans. We were saying, like, so many horror movies just wouldn't happen anymore.
Yeah.
You know? That's why in all of them now, they're like, the phone's ran out of battery! You know, like, conveniently in the first 10 minutes. Oh, we've got no signal down here, you know? You know, they have to do stuff like that as quick as they can. Okay, so we've got eerie shot outside again. Flip the hell, I thought Loomis was doing something dodgy by the bush there. What was that? It was shake. Maybe he just took a pee.
He took a pee, yeah.
Oh, he spotted something. Get him run.
Why are you running like the Grinch? Let's say for official use only.
Yeah. I feel like that was the thing we were meant to focus on as well. So Laurie's a bit concerned now. They look like there's a shadow in a blind there. Don't know if that was a goof or
I don't know.
Michael. Or just me. That is a weird bag. There's weird handles in that bag.
Must have been fashion. I have no idea.
Big plastic see-through handles. Go and check on them, Laurie. Nah, don't really. Not worth it.
I always question, does that door open both ways?
I think a lot of, well, it happens to a lot of films. So either it's an American thing or I think Tom's brought this up before as well.
It's only because she opened the door with her right hand to pull it open. No, from what way? From her left hand. But then it's got a lock on the other side. It just seems like it locks the opposite way to where you'd be. Do you know what I mean? So you push it one way and then you'd lock it this
I have
side.
no idea what you're talking about. And you froze. Great.
Am I back?
Oh, did we both freeze?
Yeah. Yeah, it seems it.
Oh, are we back? Hey!
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah, but no, I didn't really get what you're talking about.
Oh.
Another nice pumpkin up there.
Oh, we should have done a pumpkin count.
Oh, should have. You know what I actually thought the other day? We should have carved pumpkins while we watched this.
I mean, we can do another Halloween film and
Yeah,
carve a pumpkin
yeah.
if you want. That'd be
messy,
interesting.
though. It'd be
Yeah.
messy.
Housekeeping.
I mean, the lights are off as well. That doesn't really make sense. Surely the lights
Means
will be on.
lights are off. It means the mics are off.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's a very eerie street, isn't it? So dark and quiet. The trick-or-treaters have all kind of gone. A bit too late for them now. Well, back door's open. Go on in, Laurie. Find a surprise. So is that all the friends dead now?
Yes. Yeah, it is.
Is there only 2 other girls and 1 guy, was it?
Yeah. 2 girls, a guy, and what is it? A pizza place.
That's it, yeah.
I've never seen it.
That was a good show. Ryan Reynolds, that's where I first discovered Ryan Reynolds, yeah. All right, so for those that are watching that maybe just joined us recently, or maybe you've lost your sync on your stream, we're currently on 1 hour, 13 and 43 seconds. Laurie jumping around the corner there, trying to look like she tripped, didn't it?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Meathead.
Joke.
When was the last? Not heard anyone being called a meathead in ages.
Totally. The good point of just ending the music here, so you just focus on Jamie Lee Curtis.
Joe else is great.
Scared to come on.
The way the camera's at an angle downwards, so he's directed at her, as opposed to being directly in at eye level.
Yeah.
So you're seeing everything that she's looking around, as opposed to looking forwards.
It's very well shot, this film.
Mm-hmm.
Like even the speed of the camera here, going up the stairs.
Yeah. Stop doing that walking backwards, though. Man.
Yeah.
You must have some great cast.
We're at a psycho situation here on the stairs. Look. Some great cast, did you say?
Yeah.
Like Grealish on the camera. Oh, she sees a light. Gets closer to the door. There we go. Oh, there's the... Yeah, that's it. That's the gravestone right there. But that's the one he killed in the car, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's just laid her out in bed.
Yeah.
The guy dropping. Even that, yeah, he's set up because he killed him elsewhere.
Yeah.
So it's literally, he's made like a spooky horror house
Yeah.
None of this makes sense. He just wants to terrify.
What confuses me is how the doors open and they swung around at a certain times. It's not like he's got Kevin McAllister with him pulling
I think
levers.
I think it is. Yeah, he's still a kid at heart. You know, he went in. You know, to the psych ward really young. So here we go. Oh, look at that! But a mask
Amazing. That is a beautiful shot.
Whoosh! That's a terrible attempt from him, though. Slice her shirt, falls down the stairs over the banister there. Get out, Laurie! Run!
Walking down the stairs a bit weird, though, isn't he?
Yeah, he's got
Step by step, as opposed to
he's so spread out his legs.
penguin.
Well. He's got to give her a chance, isn't he? He's like, it's unfair. The door's locked. What's up with all these flipping doors? That is. I'm sorry. That is ridiculous. The door looks weak as well. Look at that, busting through that door, mate. Oh, that's a cool shot. Don't really think of that shot much because obviously it's similar to The Shining. So
yeah. I've never thought about that.
Yeah.
Why didn't you do that in the bloody first place?
It's a weak door. It's got flipping glass on it.
It just seems like the only thing that was holding that back was the rake.
Yeah. It's a great performance here. Screaming, trying to get it seems genuine. But what's not genuine is that the whole street seemed to go on holiday at the same time. I like this as well because this is kind of how things would be. That they'd slowly be like, "What's going on? Turn the light on." Like, who's that out there? You won't rush to the door. A bit annoying that they ignore her, to be fair, but yeah.
In current day, do you know what would happen? Someone would turn the light on, pull the blind down, get the phone out and record it.
Yeah.
Right, look. So if you look to the left, there's a silver plate, yeah, where you'd push it open.
Oh, on the door, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that not on the door frame?
I don't know.
No, it is the door, yeah. Oh. Come on, Tommy, you lazy Simon's up. Oh my. Yeah, okay. All right. Hurry up, Tom. He's such an idiot.
Oh no, it is the same way.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I thought.
I think she did go the other day before. I don't know.
Because that's what I thought. It was one. The plate was one way, but she opened the door the other way.
Double door though, moves on. So what was up with the phone there? Just cut.
I don't know.
Oh, the window. He's in the house. What would you do in a scenario like this, Rob? I think I'd be. Oh my god, behind the sofa. Look at that. Turn the lights on. Oh, needle in the neck. There you go. You think so? It.
I really have no idea.
So I was doing a tour the other day, right? And someone, we do like checking bags when we're doing certain areas and that.
Yeah.
And someone had knitting needles on them, and I was like,
right,
okay. And then my colleagues were like, I think that'd be fine. If I'd seen this a week ago,
you would have been like, leave them here.
No, let me tell you why it's not okay. You don't know. You don't know who the next Michael Myers could be. No, man, I wouldn't be sitting on the sofa like that.
I'm sorry, but wouldn't you check?
Yeah. Well, I was going to say to you before, what would you do, right? In that moment, I think my instinct would be to turn the lights on. number one. And I
Turn
think
the mic on.
I'd be so scared. I'd just shout. I wouldn't be there going, oh,
You'd be like Kermit the Frog, just arms flailing.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's a crossover I'd want to see. Michael Myers and Kermit the Frog. I don't know. I ring the police. What else can you do?
Yeah, well, she tried to use the phone. No, but I think in that moment, I've said it before as well, like on podcasts before that. Sometimes when I get so scared, I just want to go and shout. Like if you get so tense, you ever get like that? You just get so tense, you're like you just want to let it out, you know. And I used to get a lot. These friends I grew up in school, they used to say to me, and it was about Michael Myers. They used to go, "Imagine if you just looked out the window now and you saw Michael Myers," and then I couldn't stop thinking about it. I'd be like, I could see it, and I'm like, "Oh no." I'd really freak myself out. And weirdly enough, it was about Michael Myers. But it's because of the character, the way the character works.
I remember listening back recently to one of your pods, the Talking Beans pods, and someone said something that freaked you out, and you told her to stop because you went, "Do you want me to wake up your parents? I'll scream."
Yeah, that was it. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, that was it. Because I had to let some noise out. I was like, he's back.
That's a clever idea.
Here we go. This is coming to some of my favourite bits. All right. Oh, we lost signal a bit there. I think we're back. Good time because it's coming up to one of the best bits. Laurie is in a closet hiding. Where are the kids?
She sent them into another room to hide.
Risky move, isn't it?
Yeah, but if he's only after her, it makes sense. Wouldn't you hide behind that?
Behind what?
The thing that she's tugging on, the blue dress or whatever.
Oh, right. Yeah, I would. Just rattling it. Don't make noise, you donut. I guess he knows she's in there, so it's no point really, is there? Try to be quiet now. Oh, here we go. Smashing through, light comes on.
It's this scene, this bit here.
Yeah. So she's getting the coat hanger. Makeshift, getting it ready. Light going on and off. Oh, in the eye. Oh, he's dropped the knife. Here we go. Oh, flip the neck.
Oh.
Straight up. And down he goes.
What's more terrifying is that music stops. Like the way it does. It's just sudden.
Yeah. And the sound effects as well.
Like someone slapped a bag of meat.
Right, here we go. Laying on the floor. Laurie's getting up to check. Slowly getting out. We've been here before, Laurie. What'd you drop the knife for? Why would you drop the knife? Why are you turning your back on him? Don't look to your left, kids.
There's another reference in Scream.
What was that?
Run down to the Mackenzies.
Oh, is it?
Mm.
Okay, here we go. Finding the links. Here we are.
Undertaker and Kane. This is a beautiful moment. Though.
It is so. Oh, it's so well shot as well. And turn the head slowly. Oh.
And the fact that he's in shot but blurry.
He's blurry, yeah.
So he's still in a form. Yeah, or the background.
Yeah.
She's still
so good.
Clever.
Man. I mean, I do feel like he's gonna hit him with a chokeslam or a tombstone now, but that's only because the Undertaker's come from this. I shouldn't act like this is copied The Undertaker, obviously. And that bit as well. Oh, speaking of wrestling, that was a bit like Finn Balor.
Hey, it was. Yeah, when he done that,
Rising
he was
up.
flopping like a fish. He's still walking like a penguin.
But he's hurt at this point, to be fair. This is it. Go on, Loomis. Oh, you see a bit of his face there?
There we go.
So what is up with his eye? His eye looks a bit strange,
What?
doesn't it? Eyelid.
Oh, he did get poked in it with an hanger.
Oh, you think that's what that is? Yeah,
Yeah, probably.
Oh! Shot. And he falls all the way down to the ground. Makes it look a lot further when they shoot it from that angle.
Yeah.
And then Laurie is distraught. You know what? I'd love to tell you it's all over, girl, but it's going to be the rest of your life.
You got about another 30 years, bro.
It was what? What did she say, sorry?
The boogeyman.
Oh, the boogeyman. Oh, gosh.
His face is great for this.
Oh, and the music just hitting. Michael Myers is gone. Where is he gone? Yeah, look at those eyes. It's that regret, isn't it? He's just thinking, oh. Oh, no. She doesn't know yet, but she's acting like she does know. She just starts bursting tears there.
Why's he
Loomis
looking
is
off in
thinking-
wonder?
He's thinking, this guy's... I've met my match here. You cheeky so-and-so. You got away. Give me that. That's what he's thinking.
You little scab.
You scab. Go on, then the breathing. Because where is he? I like that. Show the different locations. You hear the breathing. Which one's actually associated with the view, the viewpoint we're getting? Where is he, Rob?
He's around.
Yeah, he's around.
Yeah.
Just give me chills.
No, but it lingers on the old house more than anything else.
Yeah. And there we go. That is it. That's a wrap on Halloween.
Check the credits. It says The Shape.
Yeah, I saw that when I was looking into it, actually. Yeah, so let's see when it comes up. Quite far down the list for the bloody star, though, isn't it? Like...
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There he is, The Shape, Nick Castle. Right, second from bottom.
Stunt.
Yeah, what was there one stunt? Was it?
I think him falling out the window. Yeah.
Yeah. What about Laurie falling down the stairs?
Don't know. The thing is, was Nick Castle? Was he a stuntman or an actor or?
Yeah, because it's not doing other. It's a very physical role, isn't it? He's not talking, so. Anyway, great soundtrack again. Finishing on this, I love the credits for this as well. The orange, the font. The font of the actual Halloween logo as well.
Yeah.
Very 1970s, both those things, the font and the color orange, but it also really fits. Music performed by the Bowling Green Philharmonic Orchestra.
Don't feel the Reaper. Courtesy of Randy Orton.
What the thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Filmed in Panavision, which we said cost them a lot of money.
He's done quite a bit, that Nick Castle,
Yeah? Where else?
Well, he was involved in The Boy Who Could Fly, Tap, Hook, the movie Dennis the Menace, Major Pain, Mr.
Oh,
Rain.
mate, I love Major Pain. That's such a random film that so many people don't know about. But
he was either directed or was part written with, and then he acted in obviously a lot of the acting roles. Mainly,
Mm.
he plays the shape.
Okay.
For Halloween.
Well, he had a lot of sequels in this gig, so yeah, kept him in work for a while.
And then he's been a bit of telly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he's done,
Oh, very cool.
done enough.
Very cool. All right, so that has been our watch along of Halloween. Hope you've enjoyed it, whether you've been watching live or on demand. We really do appreciate it. If you want to see more of these, let us know. Subscribe to this channel again if you want more film and TV content from Rebellious Noise, and this is the place for it. If you want to see other films, please let us know in the comments, send us messages. Find us on Twitter, Instagram, and all that fun stuff. The main channel is at Reb Noise, REBNOISE. But we're also trying to use our RN Screen 1 accounts now as well. So keep an eye out for that. Subscribe if you are new. What we're going to do actually, of course, we're live at the moment. We're going to come back in about, well, let's say 10, 15 minutes or something like that. And we're going to do a short review, a standalone kind of video where we kind of recap our thoughts on this film overall. So this isn't it. Of course, if you want to hear us kind of do a little bit of recap, then that is the time and the place for you. If you're watching on demand, then this probably, well, it's surely already going to be out as well. So once you're done with this video, click over to the other one and you'll find us there as well, where we're going to be doing our retro review of the Halloween first movie from 1978. But going back to the watch along, of course, Rob, really been fun, man. I'm really enjoyed doing this. We were talking about how we've done our wrestling streams. I was thinking, how's it going to work with a film? But I found it really enjoyable. So hopefully those that have been watching as well have been the same. It was kind of like just doing a live podcast as it was running along. So I actually really enjoyed that. So yeah, really nice, man. Right. So once again, I've been Scott. This one over here has been Rob. That guy behind Rob's been Michael Myers. Wait, dude. Sorry, I tried to scare you. It didn't really work. And like I say, catch us on the next watch along, but also catch us on the retro review in just a few minutes as well. So once again, thank you, Rob, for being on the show. Anything you want to say before we get out of here?
No, man, I'm good. I need a pee though.
Oh, you go for that, and we'll be back for the retro review in just a bit. Thank you very much, guys, for coming on the watch along. Cheers.
Tickets, please. Once you have subscribed to this channel, please make your way into Screen 1 for all things film and TV from Rebellious Noise. Screenings will include exclusive interviews, fun reviews, and in-depth features, as well as the latest news from the big and small screen. So grab yourself a bag of popcorn, sit back, relax, and enjoy the shows.